Here's the field, the one Rose Run Explosion, owned by Ronald Whitaker of Zanesville, Ohio, trained and driven by Trent Tharps. Number 2 is Presidential Bull, owned by Melissa Cassidy of Cleveland, Ohio, trained by Lloyd Hawk with Dan Noble. Number 3 is Major Mahone, owned by David Carius, Spencerville, Ohio, trained by Roy Murphy, Brett Miller at the lines. Number 4 is Dutchy O'Donnell, owned by Mullen and Morgan of the Bluegrass State, trained by Michael Barrett, Bob Harper. Number 5, Staley Lane, owned by Marvin Godown of Greenville, Ohio, trained and driven by the K-Man, Kane Kaufman. Number 6, The Upsetter, owned by June Stone of Lebanon, Ohio, trained by Eddie Pulling, Chip Noble. The 7, Napoleon Sabra, scratched by the judges. The 8 is owned by Ron Sherrill, Dayton, Ohio, Falkirk, trained by David Lowe, Jeff Fount. The 9, Incredible Melvin, owned by Stephen Watkins of Sydney, Ohio, trained by Myron Earl. Drivers changed to Dallas Miller. Dallas drives. And for the second tier, number 10, Bridlewood, owned by Philip New of Waverly, Ohio, trained by Don Barker, Kyle Waiter, and the Sulky. That's the field for the 10th and final, second half of the late double. Claiming Pacers down to a field of 8 with the scratch of the 4, Dutchy O'Donnell Lane with the 7, Napoleon Sabra judges. 7 on gate, 1 of the second tier. The Albert starting gate swings out of the back stretch, and there they go. This field is in motion. Being sent on their way. They're off and pacing and firing away from the outside. There goes Falkirk and Jeff Fount getting the first call there. In between horses, driving out Presidential Bull. From the inside, Rose Run Explosion comes away, racing in third under a big hold from Trent Tharps. Away in fourth is Major Mahone, next in line in fifth from the second tier. Bridlewood angled in, racing in sixth. That is Staley Lane, just ahead of there in seventh. On the up center, eighth on the inside and trailing the field, Incredible Melvin backed off the wings of the starting gate, can see them all. The opening quarter came and went in 28 4/5 and on by the fans for the first time and heading on down to the half. Falkirk and Fount on the point here, leading it by a length and 3/4. And to the inside, Presidential Bull is stalking in that garden spot, racing in 2. Rose Run Explosion stays in from third. Sent first over the outside in 4th, Major Mahone flushing that cover. Second over the outside in 5, that is Bridlewood. Third over the outside in 6, Staley Lane. 7th is the Upsetter, and 8th and trailing the field, Incredible Melvin. As they step in front of the paddock and over to the half, they reach the half, 59 1/5. Off the turn and driving down the backside of the finale. Heads are pointed towards 3/4, being led by Falkirk and Fount on the front interior. To the outside, Major Mahone and Brett Miller inching up at the leader's wheel disc in 2. Locked in at the rail, racing in third there. That is Presidential Bull. Looking the leader in the eye and going right on by Major Mahone. Forges on to the front interior. Up on the outside, racing in 2. That is Bridlewood. Backing through the field is Falkirk, and all bottled up is Presidential Bull. 3/4 and 128 1/5. They'll pace the final turn and head for home, and Falkirk with the lead here by 4.5, 5 lengths. But Staley Lane is closing in on the outside in 2. Off the turn in less than 1/8 of a mile to pace, and down the stretch they come, and Major Mahone with the lead here. Staley Lane is getting no closer in second as they come to the wire. Major Mahone gives Brett Miller a quintuplet on tonight's program, finishing second the 5. Staley Lane, third was the 6, the Upsetter. This is close for fourth there. Time of the mile, 1:57 3/5. Major Mahone. The 3, Major Mahone, returning $740, $383. Second, the 5, Staley Lane, $1120, $360. Third of the 2, Presidential Bull, $240. 3-5 Exacta, $66.80. 3-5-2 Try, $194.20. 3-5-2-6 Super, $506 even. Late daily double of 5 and 4, returning $3.60, and a 5-3 late double, $13.20. Pick 3, 3 of 3, $399.80. Trackside of the winner's circle. The victory in 1:57 3 for the 10th win in 2004. The 3, Major Mahone, a 7-year-old bay gelding by Albatross out of a slapstick mare, Jessica My Love, owned by David Carius, Spencerville, Ohio, trained by Roy Murphy. Nicely handled here this evening by North America's leading dash winning driver, and the leading driver here at Souda Downs. 5 wins on this evening's card, giving him a quintuplet, Mr. Brett Miller. Major Mahone, 1:57 3/5.